Book of Heaven, Volume 12, March 19th, 1920. Life in the divine will is to live without one's own life, without personal reflections, but is the life that embraces all lives together. I was lamenting to my always lovable Jesus, saying to him, "How you have changed! Is it possible that not even suffering is there for me anymore? Everyone suffers. I alone am not worthy to suffer. It is true that I surpass everyone in badness, but you have pity on me. Do not deny me at least the crumbs of the much suffering which you abundantly do not deny to anyone. My love, how horrifying my state is. Have pity on me, have pity." While I was saying this, my sweet Jesus moved in my interior, telling me,
"Ah, my daughter, calm yourself. Otherwise you hurt me, opening deeper gashes in my heart. Do you perhaps want to surpass me? I too would have wanted to enclose in me all the pains of creatures. My love toward creatures was so great that I would have wanted no pain to touch them any more, but this I could not obtain. I had to submit to the wisdom and the justice of the Father who, while allowing me to satisfy to a large extent for the pains of creatures, did not want satisfaction from me for all the pains, and this, for the decorum and the balance of his justice. My humanity would have wanted to suffer so much as to put an end to hell, to purgatory, and to all scourges, but the divinity did not want it, and justice said to my love, "You wanted the right of love, and it was granted to you, and I want the rights of justice." I resigned myself to the wisdom of my Father. I saw it as just, but my moaning humanity felt the pain of it, because of the pains that touched the creatures. In hearing your laments for not suffering, I hear the echo of my laments, and I run to sustain your heart to give you strength, knowing how hard such pain is. Know, however, that this is also a pain of your Jesus.
I resigned myself for love of Jesus, also to not suffer, but the torment of my heart was most bitter, and many things wandered through my mind, especially on what he had told me on the divine volition. I seemed not to see in me the effects of his word, and Jesus benignly added,
"My daughter, when I asked you whether you would consent to want to live life in my volition, and you accepted, saying, 'I say yes, not in my will, but in yours, so that my yes may have all the power and the value of a yes of a divine volition. That yes exists and will always exist, just as my will exist. Therefore, your life ended. Your will has no more reason to live. And this is why I told you that, since all creatures are in my will, in the name of the whole human family, you come to lay at the foot of my throne, in a divine manner, the thoughts of all in your mind, to give me the glory of each thought, in your gaze, in your word, in your action, in the food you take, and even in your sleep, those of all. So, your life must embrace everything. And don't you see that when sometimes, oppressed by the weight of my privation, something escapes you of what you do, and you do not unite all the human family together? I reprimand you, and if you don't listen to me, afflicted, I say to you, if you do not want to follow me, I do it on my own. Life in my will is to live without one's own life, without personal reflections, but is the life that embraces all lives together. Be attentive in this, and do not fear."
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus's lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring his kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.